Hello, everyone. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal to bring you this broadcast with Digital TV. .ca as Tecumseh in Quebec. Game 2 of the day, and the winner will advance to the finals, and the loser has to play the medal round game. So Team Quebec and Team Ontario, but it's the host, it's the Tecumseh Thunder, and they'll be batting last. So they're the home team. Quebec will be batting first. Ted, welcome aboard.
Glad to be here, and this is the collision course game. As we've seen that already in pool play that these two clubs have met. Should be a great tilt today.
Jack Zimmerman will be taking his warm-up tosses for the Thunder. Big, tall right-hander.
Jack Zimmerman, Windsor Selects product, went on to Madonna University in the Detroit area before starring at both the University of Windsor and with the Windsor Stars, and he's a pickup for this Thunder roster, and I think he's the right guy for the job today. So we see the Quebec lineup.
That's the batting order, and Martin batting first. Savoie, Dagenet, Perez, Tremblay, Lafreniere, Pele, Lamontague, and Gauthier are the batters. Yeah, so we're going to see what on their lineup there. I've got one player missing, so we'll get that during the course of the game. There's the defensive alignment for Team Tecumseh. Put Wagner at catcher, Cunningham at first, Anderson at second, Workington at short, Kibble at third, Lamantia in left, Barker in right, the center fielder is Miller. And of course, on the mound, Jack Zimmerman, and he's going to face the first batter. The center fielder is Jonathan Martin.
Martin, not one of the leading hitters, but still batting .333 for Quebec. He's got 6 hits thus far, along with 3 home runs. So he makes them count when he gets his hits.
First pitch of the ball game. It's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. In for a strike, 1-1.
Martin from Repetigny, 27-year-old.
The pitch to Martin is swung on. It's going to be a base hit up the middle. A single to center field from Martin.
And his experience at several levels have helped him. He was at Georgia Southwestern State University and the NCAA.
It'll be Edmond Savoie, the second baseman. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of 1 before a capacity crowd here at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario.
And they're all jammed in today. This is what you'd like to see.
First pitch, just missed him. It's 1-0.
As we saw, a St. Eustache product. Savoie is the leading hitter at .647 thus far in the championship. 11 hits, 9 singles, and a pair of doubles with 5 RBIs.
Impressive tournament.
He's doing very well. 2-hole spot for Quebec.
Runner at first, nobody out, just underway here at the park. 1-0 pitch, he hit it. So a hit batsman, and 2 runners are aboard for Team Quebec early on the hit by pitch.
The best start for Zimmerman, but let's see if he can collect himself.
Maintenant, bâton pour l'équipe Québec. Le receveur, numéro 19, Michel
The catcher,
Dagenet.
Dagenet.
One of the most outstanding catchers in this year's championship.
Left-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher.
Batting .533 thus far. 8 hits, 2 home runs, and 4 ribbies.
And the pitch is outside, 1-0.
Trois Rivières, or 3 rivers, as we say in Anglo areas of this province.
First and second, nobody out. And the pitch. Wide.
27-year-old
2-0.
has some experience with Weber International of the Sun Conference in the NAIA.
Go, Mitch.
The 2-0 pitch on the way is swung on and hit into center field. It's going to drop for a hit. One run's going to score. Other one is going to go to third. And Quebec takes the lead 1-0.
Did a good job muscling that into center field. Fortunately, Miller wasn't able to come over there cleanly. I don't think they were going to send their runner originally around third, but once Miller hit the ball, saw it, seized the opportunity for the score.
So Team Quebec takes an early 1-0 lead here in the first inning. He's going to bring up the right fielder, Moses Perez.
Second leading hitter at .562 thus far. 9 hits, 5 singles, 4 home runs. 7 RBIs.
Guy's got power. And the pitch up high, 1-0.
His last outing here, he hit a moon shot.
Look at the replay of the last play there. The center fielder, he bobbled it.
Just played it off his left side, let it get by him. If he squares that up, perhaps it hits him in the front, keeps it in front of him.
First and third, there's the pitch. There it is. 1-1. 1-1 the count.
Moisés Perez resides in Montreal, but born in El Carmen, Venezuela, with 6 years in semi-professional baseball with the Dodger affiliates as high as A-ball.
Right above us here. 1-2. First and third, nobody out. 1-0's our score. We're early in this one. Team Quebec gets the game's first run, and they are threatening with nobody out.
Perez well put together. He's in the sweet spot, I'd say, at 29 years of age. Not too old, not too young.
Go back to first. Even resets. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he gets him on a swing. 1 out. Quebec's first inning. Moving up the third baseman, Kevin Tremblay.
Good job by Zern.
Maintenant, battant pour l'équipe Québec. Joueur du troisième but, numéro 14, Kevin Tremblay.
Tremblay, the third baseman. Again, runners at first and third, 1 out.
Batting .467 thus far.
Quick batters are having good tournaments, aren't they?
Yes, 7 hits, 3 singles, 3 doubles, and a home run with 7 RBIs, which ties to the lead on this roster.
Pitch is way outside, 1-0 to Tremblay.
Saint-Julie, Quebec resident, 34 years of age, 6'4", big frame, has
Yeah, he's a
actually
big guy.
made an impact on this championship for sure, in the middle of the lineup.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply to first. First baseman bobbles it, and he's not going to get. Yes, he got the base. He did. I thought he was going to not get the play, but the run scores nevertheless. Let's see how they score this way. He can get the out, but nevertheless a run scores.
I think just going to be a straight fielder's choice. He did make a ball on the transfer. He wanted to turn 2 and get the ball over to work short. But unfortunately, when he bobbled it, had to just recover and make put out at
So
first.
Savoie scores, and it's now 2-0 for Team Quebec. Early in this game, 2 out. Here in the first inning.
Bois batting .400 so far. 5 ribbies.
Pitch is the outside corner, 0-1.
He's a Levi, Quebec resident. He has experience at Fort Hays State University as well as Northeastern Oklahoma A&M in Miami, Oklahoma. 23 years of age.
Just a young guy.
He is.
Runner at second, 2 out. And the pitch. Way outside. 1-1's the count. Ground ball to second, deep in the hole. So to first, and he gets it.
Good job by Anderson smothering that with the rear slide.
And the side is retired, but not before some damage.
Anderson ranged it nicely to his left. Actually, consciously slid in front of almost a goalie block. Knocked it down and made it.
2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors.
Know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Barron Championship rings. This is who we are.
I can't see. We are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal.
So if you're Quebec and
Getting ready to start the bottom half of the first inning for Team Tecumseh.
as we see the Tecumseh lineup, we got Anderson leading off, Cunningham in 2-hole, Workington batting 3, Hud Wagner clean up, Lamantia, Goddard, Barker, Miller for Kibble in 9-hole. And just a little bit about Francois Lafreniere, starting pitcher for Quebec. 3 times drafted in the MLB, as high as the 34th
Oh, really? There's a
round.
look at the defensive alignment. Dagenet is catching, Pele at first, Savoie at second, Lamontagne at shortstop, Tremblay at third, Perez at right, Lafreniere in left, and in center is Martin. And as mentioned on the mound, Pasquale Lafreniere.
Yeah, he has
Leading off the top of the
experience in the
first
Gulf
for the
Coast
Tecumseh
League in
Thunder.
rookie ball.
Second baseman
Elevated
number
himself to
5,
Rome
Josh
at A-ball.
Anderson.
Josh Anderson to lead things off for Team Tecumseh Thunder. Ontario hosts. They trail 2-0 early in this one. And the first pitch. In for a strike in the outside corner. It's 0-1.
They don't come any more intimidating than the 34-year-old, 6'5", 280-pounder from Saint Jean sur Richelieu.
Okay, didn't think you meant the batter.
No, it's definitely the figure that's on the tall hill.
Imposing. And the pitch. A good one, too. It's 1-2. 1-2 the count. As mentioned, Cunningham on deck. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Gets him swinging. 1 up and 1 down in Team Tecumseh's first inning. Going to bring up the first baseman, Eric Cunningham.
First baseman number 3,
Batting
Eric
357.
Cunningham.
Another right-handed hitter.
Solid player all around, great experience level at a number of different stops, as well as Wayne State and St. Clair College.
And the first pitch. In for a strike. 0-1 the count to Cunningham. Workington on deck. And the pitch again. It's now swung out with a base hit to right field. Solid single off the bat of Cunningham. And Tecumseh gets a runner on first base with 1 out.
Cunningham can spray it to all fields. We'll try and keep the
Shortstop
defense honest
number
with an occasional
16,
drag bunt too.
Dan
It sets the
Workington.
table a little bit for Dan Workington, who I think is one of the most imposing hitters in this championship at 571 currently. 8 hits total, including a home run with 6 RBIs to lead the Thunder squad.
He has had an excellent tournament with Workington at the plate. 1 out, 1 on. First pitch. Chops it to third. Go to short. Another second for 1. Back to first in the double play. 5-4-3, just like that. And Tecumseh is retired in the first inning, 0 runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Pretty efficient play there by Tremblay to Savoie, back over to first to Pillas.
For Tecumseh at the bottom of the
Really,
first,
and it's
no runs on
the score
one
at the
hit.
end of 1,
There were no errors
2-0
and
for
no
Quebec
runners left.
for Tecumseh. We are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal and the rest of the crew. Visual.ca. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. If we just started this one, Quebec with an early 2-0 lead, and we will soon start the top part of the second inning.
Talk a little bit about the pathways of these clubs as they got here.
I can subscribe to YouTube.
Débutant la deuxième manche pour l'équipe Québec.
Test here.
Le frappeur désignant numéro 28, Raphaël
8-1
John
Leblanc.
Leblanc.
Thursday, down Quebec in a big game. Friday, 4-2. Then finish it off with a 5-4 thrilling victory over New Brunswick yesterday.
So Raphael Jean Leblanc will lead off Team Quebec, the DH. Just outside 0-1.
He's batting 300 thus far in this championship.
And the pitch. Called strike 1-1. 1-1 to LeBlanc. Pele is on deck. And the pitch. Strike 2, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count on LeBlanc. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 gets him. Second strikeout of the afternoon by Zimmerman. 1 up and 1 down in Team Quebec's second inning.
Nice mix of
Maintenant, au
pitches
bâton
by
pour l'équipe
Zimmerman.
Québec. Joli premier but, numéro 12,
Changing speeds and
Josué
location.
Pelé.
So we finish him off with the highlights.
Pele, the batter, first baseman.
Just batting 250 this far with 3 singles, a pair of RBIs.
Big right-handed batter. First pitch is a curve in tight. 1-0. 1-0 to Pele. Left fielder David Gauthier is on deck. 1-0, 1 out, nobody on, top of 2. Curveball in for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Pele. Steps out.
Zimmerman looks a little lankier, a little taller than his 6'2 list. 210-pound, 28-year-old.
Not sure why he stepped out. Nevertheless, it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Curveball in tight. 2-1. 2-1 to Pele.
We'll see if that sets Zimmerman up for the next pitch here. We'll check the location as it begins with Hood Wegener. They're going back in.
Ground ball, chop wide of third, well wide. Out of play. Counts now 2-2.
Pitcher catcher, and maybe the Thunder coaching staff are on the same page here. They want to try and get Pele in. See if that's a weak spot for him.
He hit the tripod.
Ah, boy. That wasn't part of the scouting report.
Yeah. The 2-2 pitch swung on and hit into center field pretty deep. But backing up on the play and making the catch is the center fielder, Miles Miller.
With lots of speed and experience out there.
2 up and 2 down, and you're correct there.
Maintenant, au bâton pour l'équipe Québec. Le voltigeur gauche, numéro 11,
The left fielder.
David Gauthier.
David Gauthier is the batter.
He's just played 1 game thus far in the championship. Yet to have a hit.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch is way outside, 1-0. Early in this one, but Team Quebec with a 2-0 lead as we're at the top part of the second inning. The 1-0 pitch. Again outside, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count.
Jay has actually pitched in this championship. Quebec.
The 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 the count.
She was the starting pitcher in the loss against the Thunder.
Fouls it away on the left side.
Proving his athleticism, he's a position player also. We've got a few on each of these rosters.
Those are handy to have.
Certainly are.
The 0-2 pitch. It's low, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count. Jonathan Martin is on deck.
Gauthier from Saint-Hubert, Quebec, 27-year-old, 6-footer.
Gauthier get on base. Here's the pitch. Chop wide of first on the far side.
Gauthier has experience at Alliance University in Nyack, New York.
Count remains 1-2.
NCAA program at the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference.
And Zimmerman delivers the 1-2 pitch outside. Ball 4 was 3-2. Now it's ball 4. Apologize for that. Gauthier gets a
Maintenant,
walk.
bâton pour l'équipe Québec. Le voltigeur centre, numéro 9, Jonathan Martin.
So Jonathan Martin comes up. He had a single and scored a run his first time up, so he's 1 for 1 on the day. One on, 2 out. Here in the Quebec second. Just catches the outside corner. It's 0-1 for a strike. Great crowd on hand on for this one with the local team playing. 2 real good ball clubs going at it. Quick throw to first by Zimmerman, keeping the runner honest. And he just wants to get his pants dirty.
That's right. Wants to take home some of that beautiful Lacoste Park clay.
And there goes the runner. Not going to get him. An easy steal for Gauthier.
Gauthier with a great jump off the first.
Real good jump.
Stole it off the pitcher. Hudbagger had no chance, even from one knee.
That's revenge for getting his pants dirty.
I think so.
And so there's a runner on second. 2 out. Top of 2. Quebec looking to add it to its lead. Man in scoring position. Zimmerman deals. Outside. 1-2.
It's an important point in the game here for the Thunder. Want to close out this inning with two outs already.
The pitch by Zimmerman is popped up. Shortstop should make the play, and he does. Workington on the pop-up, and the inning is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the score as we go to the bottom of 2, it's 2-0 for Team Quebec.
1 runner left on base.
Good job by Zerling getting it on the hands of Martin. Inducing more contact.
Look at the championship game schedule. We're currently in the second game up. That's the Quebec versus the Cubs. Our next 2 broadcasts coming up here on WeDigital.ca. A 4 o'clock game, Team A versus Team B, and then A again at 7 o'clock in the finals. All 4 games here today. Available on WeDigital.ca. Welcome aboard. To start very quickly, the bottom half of the second inning. Ludvanger, Lamantia, and Goddard are the 3 batters scheduled to bat for Tecumseh Thunder. They're the home team in this one, and they trail by 2.
Not going to want to wait too long before they get started here. Hudbagger trying to catch him today about a 286. See if he can get on.
Mentioned he, Lamantia, and Goddard.
Leading off the bottom of the
First 3
second for the
batters.
Tecumseh Thunder,
Left-handed batter
the
Hudbagger.
catcher, number 25, Mitch Hudbagner.
So Hudbagner the batter. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count.
Hudbagner from Essex, Ontario, 27-year-old.
The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit into center field. Actually, left center, but nevertheless 1 out, 1 up and 1 down.
Left
Gauthier
fielder,
made the
number
catch.
4,
And the
Paul
routine is a catch from
Lamantia.
the left fielder, Gauthier. Lamantia's having a fine championship.
Bring up the left fielder, Chip.
Batting .364. 5 RBIs thus far. Some key hits along the way.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Lamantia. Goddard is on deck. here in the second inning. Did he go? They asked for it, but no, it's a ball. 1-1.
Manchia Tecumseh, Ontario resident, 36 years of age.
Pitch is low, make it 2-1. 2-1 the count.
Has some IBL experience with London. He's also some time at Wayne State.
And the pitch. In for a strike. Is even at 2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch in tight. Make it 3-2. So the count is full. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on, and the pitch. It's a curveball, but it's swung foul to the right side of the ballpark.
Yeah, by the man, just trying to take that off-speed pitch on the outer portion to the other side. Just a little late.
Go, Frank.
1-2-2 pitch. And some swinging.
Good change of location from left in the air.
Second strikeout of the afternoon for left-righty.
Designated hitter number 27, Cam Goddard.
It's going to be Cam Goddard, the DH this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0's our score. First pitch in for a strike. Off speed, it's 0-1.
Goddard, 34 years old, Windsor resident, 6'2".
There's another strike, make it 0-2. So Goddard falls behind 0-2 on the count. 2 out, nobody on, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, and he slices it foul off the screen in front of us to the right or to the left. Count remains 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. He's going to make the play. And the side is retired as Perez makes the play. 3 up and 3 down. 2-0 is our score. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Look at this on the replay to finish off the inning.
Just underneath it. Got good wood on it, but just got underneath it a bit and created a towering shot. Very looking good.
2-0 our score at the end of 2 at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh.
No runners left.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back to Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal and the rest of the crew. The game here, the winner goes to the finals, the loser plays the the medal game. So we're going to get set to start the top of the third inning. Robert Savoie will lead things off. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. First pitch of the inning is inside for a ball, 1-0.
Credit to some of the digital staff here today. They're all over the park. 4th day of gameplay.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Providing great vantage points for all the camera angles. A lot of production staff behind the scenes doing a great job.
The 1-2-0. 2-1 the count. Goes outside. The 2-1 pitch inside, make it 3-1. 3-1 to Savoie with Dagenet on deck. And the 3-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2 call. It's now, the count is full, 3-2.
Walk campaigning a little bit for ball 4.
Going for a walk.
Hey, just a little stroll.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on and belted into left field, far back at the warning track, making the grab. The left fielder, Lamantia, 1 up and 1 down in Quebec's 3rd inning. He tracked that one down.
Yes, well played by Lamantia. The correct steps and angles. Was able to actually camp to make the catch.
We'll bring up Michel Dagenet. Singled and had an RBI his first time up, the catcher. We talked about him before. He's a dangerous hitter.
Yes, very much so.
Pitch is outside, 1-0.
And has some charisma about his game, I would say. Exudes confidence.
Got a piece of it. It's 1-1. They might have hit the catcher. Catcher shaken up on the play, albeit briefly. So 1-1 is the count. At the top of the 3rd inning.
Home plate umpire Gomes giving Hudvanger a little extra breather.
Pitch coming into the second baseman. So the first easy play for Anderson. 4-3 on the scoring. 2 up and 2 down in Quebec's 3rd inning. Moses Perez will bat.
Moises Perez.
Perez struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 3rd. 2-0 is our score, and it's been that way since the 1st inning. Pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Zimmerman trying to stack up outs here.
Another strike, make it 0-2.
Zimmerman working really well here. Would love to get his team back in the dugout with a shift in momentum.
Pitch outside, 1-2.
Good pitch. We'll see if that's a setup. They try to work him back in now as he took him out.
And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Just missed, make it 2-2. 2-2 the count on Perez.
Important pitch here.
And the pitch, look out, almost hit him. It's now 3-2.
Quite the command he was looking for. I think he was setting up on the other section of the plate. Sometimes you just lose the handle, just slightly. And there are just incremental differences between good and bad here.
And the payoff pitch. Hit wide and foul. Count remains 3-2.
Tailing pitch on the inner portion. Got Perez committed. And again, we'll see how this sets it up. Again, with 3-2, you don't have much margin for error. Any miss will put a runner on.
Again, the payoff pitch swung on and hit up in the air. It's shallow in the outfield. Somebody's going to call for it. It's going to be the second baseman who's going to make the play. That will retire the side. Josh Anderson catches the ball. 3 up and 3 down in Quebec's 3rd. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the 3rd, Quebec still maintains their 2-0 lead. Team Ontario will be batting their last 3 batters of the order to start.
They're serving hot dogs, water.
The 3rd inning is
coffee, candy, and
Barker, Miller.
Lafreniere. That's correct. Sorry about that. Lafreniere has got 6 straight outs.
Yeah, and this is the time to try and create a base runner. Any way on base will break up the momentum that Lafreniere has accumulated to this point. And you don't want to wait too long. And you want to get another opportunity for the top of your lineup to come through quicker. They've seen him before now. And at this point, they're sharing information and they want to utilize what they've gone through already with their at-bats. So a very important situation. We do not want to see just 7, 8, 9 here for the Thunder. We'd like to get into the top of the lineup in some fashion.
Leading off the bottom of the third.
So leading off in the third here is Ross Barker, the right fielder. As Ted mentioned, Miles Miller and Patrick Kibble. First 3 batters in this inning.
Barker batting under 300 thus far in the championship.
Pitches outside, 1-0.
Likes to extend those arms.
Catches the corner, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Crowd not happy about it. Guess they didn't like the corner. Almost the same spot, 2-1.
We'll see how Barker shakes that off.
The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled away to the right side.
Lafreniere in Quebec content to work Barker on the outer section of the plate, seeing if he'll bite. I think that may work against him actually, because he does have opposite field power.
And the pitch, chopped towards short. Got the easy pickup and he throws him out. So the shortstop, Waz, makes the play. 6-3 officially. 1 up and 1 down in becomes the Thunder's lineup here in the third. He's going to bring up the center fielder, Miles Miller.
Miller with some of the best batting statistics so far for the Thunder, batting .417.
Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the third, and the pitch. Hit up the middle, but the second baseman's going to make the play. They'll throw to first, and he's going to get him. Second baseman making the play. Savoie made a good play, a fast runner.
Discharging play by Savoie. Chopper Lafreniere's head, but Miles does move well, so had to make it a quick play over, a quick flip over to first to retire Miller.
Time now for the third baseman, Patrick Kibble, to step up to the plate for his first time at bat this contest. 2 out, nobody on. Pitches outside and low, 1-0. 1-0 to Kibble, the third baseman. Josh Anderson waits on deck. Should he get aboard? And he fouls it away behind us. It counts 1-1. 1-1 the count on Kibble. Just got a piece of it at the end of his bat. Count goes with 1-2.
Kibble, one of the many former St. Clair College players. Windsor resident, 25 years old, 6 foot. Would love to give his team a spark with a hit here.
And the pitch, and he strikes out. Third strikeout of the afternoon for Lafreniere. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the score at the end of 3. It's still 2-0 for Team Quebec.
Lafreniere looking very good right now.
40 comes in the bottom of the third. No runs on no hits.
And we'll be back with more baseball right after this. Back at this one, look at the part of the crowd here. That's down the right field line, I believe.
There's your left field line.
Is that the left field line? Sorry.
Well, no, they just went from right to left.
So they hit both of them along, as well as the people in front of us, but we've got a great crowd on hand for this one with the Tecumseh and Quebec going at it as we get set to start the top half of the fourth inning. Tremblay, Bois, and Jean LeBlanc are the three batters for Team Quebec. So Tremblay, the third baseman, does have an RBI in this one. Top of 4, 2-0's our score. And the first pitch on the way, it's outside, 1-0. Way outside. The 1-0 pitch. Gets the low strike call, it's 1-1. 1-1.
Sometimes the pitch that goes way out can be effectively wild.
1-1 pitch on the way. Fouls it back, had a good rip. So the count goes to 1-2.
Zimmerman does have some late action, some tailing action on his fastball. You can appreciate some of that from the center field look here, the We Digital staff.
The 1-2 pitch in tight. It's a ball. 2-2. Looked in tight from here, quite frankly.
Yeah, it was. And again, Tremblay is not really far off the plate, so it has the perception that it's tight.
Solid hit up the middle, a single. Sharp single delivered there by Tremblay. And Quebec has a man aboard. With their first batter in the inning, it's going to bring up Emile Bois.
Numéro 7, Emile Bois.
Bois ground out to second, his first time out, so he's 0 for 1. Runner at first, nobody out, top of 4.
Don't know how apt Quebec will be.
Let's see if they send him.
Yeah, either that or play small ball. I'm not sure either.
Pitch catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 strike to Bois. Jean LeBlanc is on deck. Quick throw over to first, keeping everybody honest. 0-1 the count, 1 on. Nobody out. We're in the fourth. The 0-1 pitch on the way outside to make it 1-1. So it goes 1-1. To Bois. And the pitch, and there goes the runner, and the runner's going to get to second base safely. A stolen base for Tremblay. And now there's a runner in scoring position with a runner on second with nobody out. And the count 2-1.
Hudvagner just not able to make the transfer to throwing hand. And never know if we'll have him there. I don't think he really would have had a shot at him at second, but ultimately
he had a pretty good jump.
He had a pretty good jump. And again, sometimes you're out of luck here. If Zimmerman's not great at getting to the plate quickly, the catcher really can't make up the difference.
2-1 pitch on the way. Got a piece of it, but it's foul down the left side.
What Zimmerman can be good at is obviously making sure he goes over, screwing up with the timing of the base runners, and obviously keeping base runners off the paths. That's way he can reduce the amount of opportunities for stolen bases. But obviously he's a fantastic pitcher, so this is just part of what makes him him.
2-2 pitch on the way, and it's fouled up over the screen, over the roof. Again, runner on second. Nobody out. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Quebec looking to pad their lead. And the pitch inside, and he drives it pretty far, but foul on the right side. Wow.
Off the batting cage. Well foul. Well out of play.
Certainly got a rip, though.
He got him his money's worth, that's for sure. Zero, though, I think that I like that pitch positioning, because if you didn't go in, you went way in, got him to bite.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sliced to center field, base hit. Run will score. Quebec gets its third run on the board. It's 3-0 for Team Quebec. on the solid single by Bois after a patient at bat.
Actually, a really nice slicing hit to the left center gap. No chance to get the speedy Tremblay coming around from second to score.
He's going to bring up right field Jean LeBlanc. LeBlanc struck out his first time up. So there's a runner at first, nobody out. Team Quebec has taken a 3-0 lead over the Tecumseh Thunder here in the 4th inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0.
LeBlanc from Shawinigan, Quebec, 26-year-old.
He's a stocky guy.
It's well put together.
And the pitch. Catches the outside corner. It's 1-1.
Nice tailing look there from Zimmerman. See how Zimmerman holds Bois here, or if he's a threat to steal.
Pitch goes outside, 2-1. 2-1 the count on Raphael Jean LeBlanc. Runner at first. Nobody out, 3-0 is our score. Throw back to first. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Runner fake to go. Counts 2-2 in the strike call. 2-2 the count. Two pitch on the way. It's a good rip, but it's fouled off the backstop on the screen right below us. Count remains 2-2. Now we get time called.
Zimmerman using the freeze tactic. Probably not so much about he's not ready to come home as he wants to see if he can build some lactic acid of the base runner Bois at first.
Swing and a miss, and he gets him. So Jean LeBlanc strikes out. Third strikeout of the contest for Zimmerman. Josue Pelé is the batter.
Good job by Zimmerman, obviously freezing both the runner and the batter. And you're messing with timing because he went really, really long with the pause before and then came actually almost very quick here.
Pelé flew out the center, his first time up, draws a bunt and drops it pretty good. Long throw to first, not going to get him. Runner doesn't advance to third, however, but everybody is safe. Nice bunt.
Yeah, not so much a sacrifice as a drag bunt. Catching the Thunder defense a little bit sleepy. Well positioned, but there was no mistaking that. There was a, hey, let's have a sign here. And there hasn't been a lot of signs at this point from the Quebec third base coaching box. But there was a concerted effort, so had to have an inkling that something was on.
So now the runners are at first and second with one out.
Tibble did a good job trying to make that play. I don't think he had a full handle on that one as he barehanded the ball coming in. Skipping the throw over to Cunningham at first, who half blocked it before the smartly positioned covering Anderson was in play to prevent Bois from advancing from second to third.
So David Gauthier is the batter. Hits it to the left side, but foul. 0-1 the count. 2 out, 1 on. Top of 4. Team Quebec has added to their lead in this contest. Now lead 3-0. The 0-1 pitch. Now it's 0-2. Quick throw to second. Almost got him. Good throw.
Excellent throw.
That was right on the money.
Right on the money from a knee. And a nice pitch by Zimmerman on the inner portion of the plate against Gauthier.
So the count rather goes to 0-2. Gauthier walked his first time up. Pitches outside, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second. Pitcher going to start over.
A little inside-out fake to second to keep Bois a little more honest. I don't think he's a threat to steal, but he doesn't want to get too much of a lead. Obviously, there's always the opportunity if he has a score.
And the pitch. Wide of first. Count still 1-2. It's becoming a long at bat.
Nice credit to Gauthier.
So when Henry started, there was no
And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Up way in the air. Down the right side. Is there room? No. Almost, but no. Had to reach over the head of the fence.
Yeah, good effort by Cunningham. Always game for the highlight reel play.
Count stays at 1-2. 1-2 the count on Gauthier. Again, runners at first and second. One out here in the fourth. Team Quebec looking to add to their 3-0 lead.
Still trying to bust Gauthier in.
Pitch strike 3 call. Got the low call, but he got the strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Zimmerman.
Maintenant, bâton pour l'équipe Québec. Le voltigeur 100.
Fourth on the day.
Yeah, strikeouts are going to cost him in terms of his pitch count. Obviously, Gauthier did a great job kind of wasting a few pitches there, but Zimmerman's now approaching 77 pitches.
It's going to bring up Jonathan Martin. 1 for 2. And he belts it down the right field line. Foul.
That's well over the batting cage.
At distance.
And again, just a loud strike. But we'll see how that works, if they're going to continue to come in, or see if they can mix up locations here, or even speeds.
0-1 the count. Runners again, first and second. 2 out. And the Thunder trying to quell the rally here of Team Quebec. Good rip. 0-2. 0-2.
Up and away with some high cheese.
Again, runners at first and second.
Looks like Thunder have activated their bullpen and getting Chris Horvath down for some action.
0-2 pitch is swung on and hit into center field. Not deep, though, but he's going to make the play. So Miller makes the play, and the side is retired. But they do get a run. 1 run, 3 hits. 3-0 as we come to the bottom of the fourth inning. That was a look at the replay on the last play.
Good job by Zimmerman working out of that mini jam.
And at this point in time, we have an interview down on the field. Take a look at that interview right now.
Welcome down here to field level. Of course, another great game here at the Canadian Championships, and a lot of great people here. One special guy right here, Andrew Gibson, future NHLer. Of course, he threw out the game's first pitch. The arm feel pretty good there, Andrew?
I was warming up and it was a little bit sore out there, but I thought I did pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. You played baseball when you were a little bit younger, but hockey is your chosen sport. What was it like playing both sports, though?
Yeah, growing up, I watched my dad play baseball for the Thunder, and I love coming out here and supporting him, and that drove my love for baseball. And I played up until I was 15. I played a little bit of AAA ball, and then made the switch to just permanently stay hockey and pursue that career.
Pretty good choice up to this point. You're a member of the Nashville Predators. Camp will be coming up soon. You got to be excited about that.
Yeah, 100%. It's a great city, great organization. Happy to be a part of it, and I'm very excited for the upcoming season.
And if not there, back in Sault Ste. Marie for one more year of juniors. We'd love to have you here in Windsor. You know that.
Yeah. I'd love to come home, but I'm liking the Sioux a little bit too much right now, so it's been good.
Good luck either way. Thanks for this. Let's go back upstairs.
We are back here, set to start the bottom half of the fourth inning with the Thunder up to bat. Josh Anderson will lead things off. He struck out his first time up. Pitch is outside, 1-0.
Anderson, a 23-year-old from Ajax. He's played the last few years with St. Clair College, helping the Saints to a pair of championships.
Pitch went right off the catcher's mask on the swing of the foul ball. Counts 1-1. Lafreniere has retired 9 straight batters.
And this is a time for the Thunder to eat into that succession of outs,
including 3 strikeouts. 1-1 count and the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Cunningham and Workington. Next 2 batters up after Anderson. Pitch is swung on. Base hit to right field just past the outstretched arm of the second baseman, Savoie, and the first runner aboard for Tecumseh in this ball game, a single and a solo one at that. And look at this on the replay.
Good job by Anderson adapting to the fact that they're going to pitch him away, so he decided, I'm going to spray it the other way with some zip on it and get it into the right field.
So they get their first runner on board, and it's going to bring up the first baseman, Eric Cunningham. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of 4. And Tecumseh trails by 3. Pitching for a strike, it's 0-1.
Cunningham did have a hit to right field last time up, but was part of a double play that worked Quebec out of that inning.
The pitch inside, 1-1.
Third baseman keeping an eye on Cunningham because he likes to push bunt or drag bunt.
And the pitch. Runner goes, throw to second, he is out. Caught stealing is Anderson, and there's one away. Good throw by the catcher.
Dagenet's got a rifle back there, and Cunningham did his level best to protect Anderson with a swing through the zone. Actually hung into the zone a little bit more to see if he could disrupt the momentum of Dagenet coming forward with that throw. But it's a great throw, and Anderson was coming in hard, late slide. I hope he's okay.
Pitch goes outside, the count. 2-2, the count.
Anderson has good speed, but Dagenet was up to the task.
And he struck him out. So the 4th strikeout of the afternoon registered by Lafreniere. 2 outs here in the 4th. Dan Workington, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Bounced into a double play his last time up. Pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If you can believe it, I had the opportunity and the good fortune to coach Dan when he was a youth baseball player, and he was smaller at the time.
Pitch in tight, 1-1.
In relation to some of the other boys on the team, he was one of the smaller kids, and you look at him now and you just go,
this kid's pretty tall.
He's a big athlete.
And the 1-1 pitch takes a strike. It's 1-2.
Workington stands 6'4", 225.
Pitch is low and outside. 2-2.
Chiseled from granite. 26 years of age.
And the pitch. Just missed.
Good zone discipline.
3-2 the count.
And that's going to serve the Thunder well moving forward. They've been a little bit impatient.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled away to the right side. Count remains 3-2.
Lafreniere working quickly and efficiently.
He's had the benefit of a double play and a caught stealing so far in this game here in the first 4 innings. And the pitch swung on and fouled off again. Count remains 3-2.
Orkington nearly on that offering. We'll see what he does here now with the pitch selection, both with location and pace.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. And the side is retired. 2 strikeouts in the inning as well. Now has 5 in the game for Lafreniere. 0 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the score is 3-0 for Team Quebec. We'll be back right after these words.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Horvath.
We are back at the ballpark here at Lacoste Park. Canadian Men's Championships until 2024. About to enter the top of the 5th inning. There's been a pitching change for Team Tecumseh. And Ted, tell us all about him.
Chris Horvath had a win earlier this tournament in the opener against British Columbia. He is from, if I can find it, Bell River, 6'4". Great level of experience at several locations. And one of the top arms, I would say, in the province. And he will definitely give this team a lift. Although I don't think it's the pitching that's been the problem. Zimmerman did a decent job. You're going to need some offensive production. You can't win a ball game with no runs.
So it's Horvath, correct, or Horvat?
Horvath.
Horvath, okay. So Chris Horvath
had 11 strikeouts against BC on Thursday. Only 3 hits and 1 earned run in over 7 innings. So he's the comeback pitcher. And there's no tomorrow when you're going for gold.
Edmund Travois will lead things off. Travois, then Dagenet, and then Perez. The first 3 batters in Quebec's 5th inning. Top of 5, and the first pitch coming in. In for a strike, it's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Savoie. 0 for 1 officially, was hit by a pitch in the first time at bat. Flew out to left his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, make it 1-1. 1-1 the count to Savoie.
And with that pitching change, perhaps because Horvath wants to pitch to Cunningham. Cunningham is now doing the catching, and Hudvagner has moved over to first.
So they switched?
They did.
Okay. Chopper hit towards third. Good pickup. Long throw to first, and he gets him. Excellent play by the third baseman, Kibble. And Savoie is out. Good play, good throw.
Yeah, excellent play by Kibble, working to the line, surrounds it properly with the good charge, and makes a strong throw across the diamond. Very athletic play, makes the good plant and curl hop.
Yes,
right on the money.
Got a lot on it too, yeah. We'll bring up Michel Dagenet. 1 for 2, singled his first time up. Left-handed batter. 1 out, nobody on. Top of 5, and we are past the midway part of this game. Gets a piece. Count is 0-1. To Dagenais. And the pitch. Strike two, catches the outside corner, 0-2. 0-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung out into center field. On the move, and he's not going to get it. It's going to drop for a single. The center fielder on the play couldn't get it. That was Miller. So a base hit, second hit of the afternoon for Dagenais.
If I'm not mistaken, he went there last time with his other hit. Miller was shading him to that side slightly, but again, he plays a
Going to bring up Moses Perez.
very deep center field, so you have a lot of work to do if you've got stuff to come in on.
Perez 0 for 2. Runner at first, 1 out. And the pitch. A swing and a miss, it's 0-1. 0-1 the count.
Beautifully smooth delivery from Horvath. Very efficient in the way he delivers to home.
0-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball slowly to third. Long throw to first, and he gets him. Good pickup and good play on a tough play, too. But third baseman Kibble.
And that's why he's over at third in that spot. He has the athleticism and defensive.
Runner advances to second on the play. That was Dagenais. It's going to be Kevin Tremblay, the batter. Tremblay. Single and stolen bases last time up. Runner on second, 2 out, top of 5. Quebec, of course, would not mind a few more runs to their total. And the first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1.
Hopefully the Thunder can work on negating any further scoring from Quebec. Don't want to get too far into this game with too big a deficit.
The pitch, up high and outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Tremblay. Bois is on deck. Should he get aboard? Again, runner at second. That's Dagenais. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. It's in tight. Ball gets away from the catcher, but nobody's going to advance. Fired over to third anyways.
Usually sure-handed Cunningham. Little misplay there, but recovered nicely.
Runner, like I said, at second, 2 out, top of 5. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled off to the far side on the left. 2-2 with 2 out, 1 on.
Tremblay having a really good tournament for Quebec.
Look at that clear blue sky. Bright at the ballpark. And the 2-2 pitch in tight. Make it 3-2. So 3-2 on Tremblay. There are 2 out here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch. Gets him swinging. A strikeout there for Horvath. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the score as we come to the bottom of the 5th. Quebec 3, Tecumseh nothing. Tecumseh needs to get things going.
3 wraps left. And how about a run an inning?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can set yourself up for the theatrics to finish it off.
We'll be back with more baseball right after this. Look at some of the signs here we have at the park.
Beautiful artwork.
Very good. That was one subject I was absolutely terrible. Zero skill in art. I was artless.
My artistic abilities were confined to the gymnasium for the most part.
But yeah, no, not for me. I'm telling you, it was just not there. Just getting ready to start the bottom of the 5th inning. Hudwagner, Lamantia, and Goddard, the first 3 batters scheduled for Team Tecumseh here in the 5th inning.
Could be trouble for Quebec. These guys look hungry.
Tecumseh's been limited to two hits in their first 4 innings. Team Tecumseh has 6, I believe. I can't tell the scoreboard from here.
Yes, 6 on the board.
Yep, along with their 3 runs. So Tecumseh needs to get things going offensively.
So the good pace from Lafreniere, along with the hard slider, difficult to distinguish.
First good cut, but he misses. 0-1 the count to Hudwagner.
Looked like a bit of an off-speed or a change-up.
Hudwagner. Outside, 1-1. As mentioned, Lamantia is on deck, and then Goddard here in the Tecumseh 5th. The pitch. Takes the ball, it's 2-1.
Lafreniere working very quickly, by the way.
He does work fast, you're right.
And I haven't really seen the Thunder take a break to kind of break up that quick pace.
So the count is 2-2. Outside, 3-2.
Good at bat if he can get a board here. Hudwagner, an important base runner if they can get it.
The pitch, swing and a miss, and going down swinging is Hudwagner. They'll bring up Lamantia. 1 up and 1 down in the Tecumseh 5th.
Kind of a protection swing there from Hudwagner. Wasn't sure if he was fully committed.
So Paul Lamantia will step up. Struck out his first time up.
Lamantia's been effective in his own way. Doesn't have the prototypical follow-through on his swing, but it works for him.
Lafreniere has struck out 6. And now the count is 1-2. 1-2 the count on Lamantia. Pitch goes way outside, 2-2. The Thunder bats have been silent so far in this one. Time's starting to fade away here. Got to get things going if they want to get back in this one. The 1-2 pitch, strike 3 call, got him.
Upper portion of the zone. but too good to take, unfortunately.
One thing I just noticed, that is the 4th straight shutout. I should say strikeout for Lafreniere here in this one.
Eesh.
He's on a mission, that's for sure.
Very, very comfortable.
Cam Goddard will step up, 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is low, 1-0. That's impressive, 4 straight strikeouts, 7 so far on the afternoon. We're only here in the 5th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch swung on, but it is going down the left side, foul.
So he's got the combination, hard fastball with tail and late action. The hard slider, can work the changeup.
Count is 1-1.
3 very effective pitches that will keep you off balance.
The 1-1 pitch swung on, chop wide of first, down the right side. Count goes to 1-2.
And just always putting pressure on the zone. Always putting pressure. The misses have been near misses, and the Thunder have been impatient and either been down in the count and had to protect, or were taking themselves outside of their zone discipline.
The 1-2 pitch hit the first. Good grab. Gonna take it himself. He does. The first baseman on the play. Pele, 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. And the score at the end of 5. It's 3-0 Team Quebec. We'll be back with more baseball right after these words.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Here, what's going on?
Welcome back to Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal and the rest of the crew here with WeDigital.ca. Elimination game here. Well, the losing team goes.
They'll play for bronze here.
But exactly.
Elimination from the championship, which is why all of these fine gentlemen who have set aside their lives for the last year to try and work towards a championship.
As we get set to start the 6th inning. Top of the 6th. So Emile Bois steps up. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Top of the 6th inning. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Next pitch. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Bois.
Thermometer rising in the afternoon sun here.
2-1 the count.
The 4th day of a playing championship for these athletes. Energy is important at this moment.
Oh, no doubt. And the 2-0 pitch on the way. On count. It hit the pitcher. Made a recovery. And they get the out. Ouch. Great play by the pitcher. Almost unfortunate things occurring, but he gets the out.
He's going to get looked at by he's going to get looked at by several people, but he is stomping around the mound, upset, and quite honestly just wants to get back to pitching. He's going to take a warm-up toss here just to show everybody.
It looks good to me. Yeah. He took a pretty good rip.
Yeah, I think it was on the right arm. The umpire signifying that that was not a trip, but just an injury check-in. But Horvath, a tough competitor.
So Raphael Jean LeBlanc is the batter, the left-handed hitter. He struck out twice today. 1 out, nobody on, top of 6. This game moving along. And the first pitch, way outside.
We'll see if it's really going to have an effect on him. Again, I believe it was the meat of his wrist on his throwing arm that took that shot. Maybe he just needed to test where he was at, but
The 1-0 pitch is way outside, and he's had 2 bad pitches in a row. And we may get a change here, or at least a discussion at the mound as the coach comes out.
Coach Gerard.
Both pitches, unfortunately, nowhere near the plate.
And he could just be numb. Just could need time.
I don't see anybody throwing.
No, he's their best.
It would be unfortunate if he has to come out, but he has certainly been laboring. And with 2 pitches way outside the strike zone, there's obvious concern.
I don't think there's structural damage because he wouldn't be able to bring the velocity that he's got, but now it just could be a feel issue, and if there's any swelling that's attacking that arm where he took the shot.
And they're going to have a pitching change. So it's an injury replacement.
That's unfortunate. So they don't have anybody active in the bullpen ready to go. So there's going to be a
delay here.
And there's going to be a delay and an allowance for the relief pitcher, whoever that might be, to take a lot of extra time in terms of the preparation to be ready to pitch.
So at this time, we're going to pause for a break. We'll come back very shortly. Thank you.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
So we are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal. And we had a bit of a delay because of an injury on the field to the pitcher. He has since come out of the game, and coming into the game is Leo Labine, a right-hander, so he's getting as much performance as he needs to be ready because of the injury replacement.
That is correct. Obviously, Thunder were not prepared, and the allowance in baseball is, especially at the pitching position, is you're going to be given as much time as you require to warm it. That's for a safety issue for everybody concerned. pitcher in the opposing team. They didn't want to put somebody in there that wasn't warm and ready. So Leo Levine, who actually closed out a win against New Brunswick in the final pool game with an inning recorded, had 8 pitches in that appearance yesterday, but it was a solidifying win for the first place in the pool. And a relief appearance, was able to get 3 outs, 2 on a double play, strike him out, or I should say a line drive, and then getting a runner at second on a force out. But here nor there, Leo Levine, a pickup from Ilderton, resides in Bolton, Ontario. He's 30 years of age, 6'6".
Big right-hander.
Yes, no, he's an accomplished arm, and when you do pick up players of his caliber at this level, you're getting a good one. He has time with the University of Western Mustangs baseball program. And has been a strong right-handed arm in the province for years.
So there is 1 out, nobody on. We're reviewing here as we are in the top of the 6th inning. With Quebec in a 3-0 lead. Almost ready to go, I would think.
Yeah, and again, the umpires are going to ask him when he's ready. It's not a situation where you're going to be given a finite number of pitches or a lot of amount of time. When Leo says, "I'm good," that's when the game will start again. The good news is he gets to take all of his warm-ups actually on the mound,
as opposed to on a flat field.
On the flat field or in the bullpen, which again, he has the full game simulation for his warm-up.
We have a bronze medal game coming up at 4 o'clock. That'll be our next broadcast, in fact. It's the bronze medal game. Team A and Team B. As the teams have been knocked out, they go for the medal, the bronze, and then the gold medal game is going to be at 7 o'clock here on WeDigital.ca. Thank you for watching all throughout the tournament. Last 2 games of the day at 4 and 7 scheduled times. The medal games, Cole.
Looks like the umpire is signifying to the Quebec bench a number of pitches.
Look at this on the replay of the hit. Took the pitcher out basically. It was right there.
To protect his body, he reacted obviously throwing up his glove and his pitching arm. Unfortunately, it caught the pitching arm. It hits it a piece of the glove. It might be still in, but it's a difficult task. Less than 60 feet away, he's throwing near 90 miles an hour, and it's coming back in a similar fashion, if not faster, quicker off the bat. And the reaction time in both directions is incredible.
It's going to bring up Fiel Jean LeBlanc. LeBlanc is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Left-handed hitter, and the first pitch is low, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Guess it hit?
Nope, yeah, we had 2 balls recorded from Horvath before he was lifted.
Which we missed, okay.
So obviously it's a tough ask for Levine to come in here with
I missed that part.
Spotted 2 balls on the count. Looks like we have a substitution for Quebec here.
Number 8's going to run for him.
Number 8 is Francois Cholette.
Francois Cholette is the pinch runner.
Francois Cholette.
Strong legs. 40-year-old from Mirabel, Quebec.
Maintenant, bâton pour l'équipe Québec. Lors du premier but, numéro 12, Josue Pellet.
Josue Pellet is up. Runner at first, no, but 1 out. Strike of the eggs, too. Here in the 6th inning. And the first pitch is low, 1-0.
Gillette obviously is a threat to steal. Sure, the Thunder are on high alert. Gillette obviously a testament that speed knows no age boundary. At 40 years of age, he can still fly.
And there goes the runner. And the throw to second, and he is going to be safe with a stolen base.
Looked like a fake bunt, and may have had Workington in a situation where he was thinking late cover. He wasn't there in time in order to take this throw, and I think if he's there covering the base on time, Gillette's probably out on the steal attempt.
Look at this. Okay, it's 2-0. No, 1-0 the count, sorry. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Belted it, but foul, way foul to the left side.
It's going to get on the street. Lacoste Boulevard.
Count shows 2-1. And the pitch. Almost like a half swing. It's up in the air. Calling for it is the third baseman who's going to make the play, Patrick Kimmel.
Nice off-speed pitch by Levine. Gets
2 outs in Quebec's 6th inning. Runner on second, 2 outs. So
Numéro 11, David Gauthier.
David Gauthier is the batter. 0 for 1 in the afternoon. Does have a stolen base as he's out from a walk. Quebec leads 3-0, 2 outs, top of 6. First pitch is swung on and popped up. First baseman is going to try and track it. Leaves it for the second baseman instead, and the play is made by Anderson. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 3-0 for Team Quebec. We'll be right back right after this.
There were no runs.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Back to Lacoste Park here in Tecumseh, Ontario. We're getting set to start the bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping up to the plate will be the right fielder, Ross Barker. He'll be followed by Miles Miller and Patrick Kimmel. Those are the 3 scheduled batters here in Tecumseh's 6th inning. Barker is 0 for 1. Lafreniere has only allowed 2 hits in his first 5 innings pitched. Pitch, swing and a miss, it's 0-1.
Continuing to pound the outside edge from Barker.
7 strikeouts so far on the afternoon. There's a ball hit to the right side. First baseman makes the play, flips it to the pitcher. Lafreniere, and the out is made. 3-1. The first baseman, Pele recovering.
Cue shot. Take care of the out. Spin actually brought it back to the interior of the field. He had to make the dive going the other way as he set up. Lafreniere obviously release position well, covers first, easy flip.
It's going to bring up the center fielder, Miles Miller. 0 for 1, round out the second, his first time up. So the left-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. Pitch is outside, 1-0. the pitch. Ouch. That went off the foot. That's foul.
Has the guard on the inside of the leg, stretches into the spike or into the shoe. Didn't cover every spot that he could foul it off of there, obviously.
1-1 the count. Bottom of 6, 1 out. And the pitch. Strike 2, it's 1-2. 1-2 the count.
Extra efficient Lafreniere.
The 1-2 pitch on the way outside. Make it 2-2. Patrick Kibble, the scheduled batter, up next. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got a piece of it. Count remains 0-2.
Not even at 70 pitches just yet for Lafreniere. Very efficient.
Non-factor so far. And the pitch. Swung on and it's hit into right field. Drifting back on the warning track. And he makes the play. That's Perez. 2 up and 2 down, and Tecumseh's 6th inning. He's going to bring up the batter coming up now.
Pinch batter.
There's going to be a pinch hitter.
Roberto Duncan, number 14, checking in for the Thunder.
So Roberto Duncan is going to bat for Kibble with 2 out here in the 6th inning.
Amherstburg resident, 31 years old. Played 3 years as part of the Dominican Summer League as a Boston Red Sox affiliate.
Coach St. Clair.
And he's the coach of the St. Clair College Saints. Actually formerly played at St. Clair College after spending some time at Panamanian.
Yeah, he did.
Professional
Heck of a player, too.
St. Clair. Couple championships to his credit.
So Roberto Duncan steps up with 2 out in the 6th inning. First pitch to Duncan is outside, 1-0. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Really effective on the outer edge to right-handers.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2.
Slider action, working away or catching the edge. See where he sets up, going there again.
And the pitch, strike 3 call, got him. 8th strikeout of the afternoon. He has retired 8 straight. 5 of them have been by strikeouts, and that's the end of the 6th inning. Our score, Quebec leads at 3-0. We're coming to the top of the 7th inning momentarily.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Duncan winning for Kibble, was the third baseman, but now moved to first. Hud Wagner defensively moves from
And
first.
Nicky, we are back at the ballpark, and Ted, we're going over some of the lineup changes that Team Tecumseh has made. So Duncan goes to first after pinch hitting. Hud Wagner goes to third to replace Kibble, who was pinch hit for by Duncan. Did I get that right?
Yeah, in a manner of speaking, yes. So Duncan was the switch for Kibble in
Yes.
the lineup, who was playing third.
In the batting position, yes.
So we just have defensive basically switches to put Duncan in first and Hud Wagner in third. Remind folks for staying tuned after the game for the live press conference. We'll be including the coaches from each team along with the player of the game selection.
So the Tecumseh pitcher, Levine, is that what that is?
Levine. We apologize to him and his family if we've got it wrong, but I'm going to go with Levine and live with it.
Okay, Levine will be pitching to Jonathan Martin, who is 1 for 3 here this afternoon. Top of the 7th inning. 3-0 our score. And the pitch is down low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way in tight. Make it 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he walked him. So Martin gets a walk. Going to bring up Edmund Savoie.
Le joueur du deuxième but, numéro 10, Edouard Savoie.
So Edmund Savoie, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of 7.
Thunder would love to get a ground ball here. Wagner even with the bag at third. Double play depth up the middle. Obviously there could be an opportunity for a steal here with Martin on first. Martin.
And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way, curveball's up high, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Runner on first. Nobody out. Two-one pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, make it 2-2. 2-2 the count.
Little activity in the Thunder bullpen.
Okay.
We have Mike Hamlin of Harrow, Ontario, the 24-year-old right-hander. And Brandon Lindquist, 34-year-old from Tecumseh, also a right-hander. Both getting loose.
All right.
You never know. All hands on deck.
Again, 3-0's our score. We're in the top of 7. There goes the runner. Pitch is swung on and hit to the right side of the field. Foul.
Not sure it would have been a hit and run.
Counts 2-2.
Savoie getting outside of the zone to foul that pitch off. Obviously anticipating the hole on the right side of the field if Anderson's covering the bag.
Michel Dagenet is on deck.
Would not want to see him with runners on.
2-2. And the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away on the right side again. Count stays at 2-2. Quebec with 6 hits in the game, 3 runs. Tecumseh just 2 hits and they haven't scored. Difference in the contest. And the 2-2 pitch. Look out, it hit him. So we get another hit batsman. Savoie goes to first, Martin on to second.
Savoie grateful.
Maintenant, bâton pour Québec. Le receveur, numéro 19, Michel Dagenet.
So Michel Dagenet will come up with runners at first and second and nobody out. Team Quebec with a chance to pad their lead, which certainly would be to the chagrin of Team Team Ontario host, that's for sure, in Tecumseh Thunder.
Yeah, obviously.
They can't allow any more runs.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a tall ask to go into the seventh down much more than 3-0.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Dagenet's had a good day too, he's 2 for 3.
There are arms present in the Quebec bullpen, but I don't think they're actually seriously getting warm. Frenier is rolling.
0-1 pitch, fouled away on the right side, past the first baseman. 0-2 the count. Hill, this is a pretty big at bat. Runners at first and second and nobody out.
And a very dangerous Dagenet play.
And the only player with 2 hits in the game for either side. The 0-2 pitch, fouled away this time to the left side of the field. From the screening.
He must be trying to work for poor contact from Dagenet. There's only a couple scenarios here where it works in the Thunder's favor.
One thing I have noticed, Ted, here in the first 6 innings is, like I said, we're now in the 7th. No extra base hits in this game for either team.
True, and credit to the pitching that's been happening. It's only, they're not getting the ball up in positions where it could hurt them.
2 on. Inside, 1-2. The crowd didn't like it, but it looked out pretty outside to me.
I would agree, and could just be a setup pitch. See if you can get Dagenet to fish a little bit.
1-2 the count. And the 1-2 pitch. Up high, make it 2-2. 2-2, runners at first and second. Again, there's nobody out.
Dagenet crowding the plate a little bit more, I think, later in the count here. Making it difficult to pitch in on him. And certainly intimidating the strike zone a little bit.
And the pitch. Just missed, the strike is going to be full. The count is full. A bad pitch.
No, it's not a bad pitch. Dagenet an overreaction, unfortunately, but he's the one who's so tight to the plate. So yes, anything that's even around the plate is going to be close to your body. So
3-2 the count. And the payoff pitch, swung on and fouled off the roof. Ball comes back on the field.
Bouncing off the facade, Duncan has to pick it up.
Count remains 3-2. 2 on, nobody out. 3-2 is the count. Dagenet does here against Levine. And the pitch. Strike free call, got him. That's a big out. Well, Levine strikes out.
Maintenant, battant pour l'équipe Québec, le voltigeur
Big out for
numéro
Levine
15.
and Thunder there. Up in the zone, but Dagenet didn't agree with the strike call, but too close to take in my eyes.
If it's close enough, you got to get after it.
That's right.
So there's one away, and it's going to bring up Moses Perez. 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Again, runners at first and second. And the pitch. Old strike, it's 0-1.
Nice pitch.
Oh, 0-1 the count. 1 out, 2 on. The 0-1 pitch on the way. It's hit into left field. It's shallow. And he puts it away to Dementia. 2 down, and here in the 7th, he's going to bring up the third baseman, Kevin Tremblay.
Well done by Levine there.
I'm sorry?
Well done by Levine there. Support contact. Had Perez way out in front. All he could do was lift it up in the air. Pretty easy to put out.
So, runners at first and second, 2 out. Tremblay comes up to the plate. One for 2 officially. Left-handed batter. First pitch. In for a strike, gets 0-1.
Levine working very well early in the last few batters, getting ahead. It sets you up so well moving through the at bat with having the count in your favor.
Oh, one pitch on the way. It is low. It's 1-1.
Levine working well to see if he can strand these 2 runners.
Certainly taking his time. And the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike 2. 1-2 the count on Tremblay. Levine trying to enter, or rather exit this inning unscathed. Let's see what he does here with a 1-2 count. With 2 runners aboard here in the top of the 7th inning. And now we get time called. Certainly does take his time on the mound.
Well, he was given that opportunity when he warmed up. We'll play when you're ready. So he's going to continue that kind of approach maybe. No, I think he's just freezing the run a little bit more. Trying to mess with the timing of the batter who has to hold in the box while he waits for Levine to deliver. We'll see if it works.
And the 1-2 pitch is on the way. Sliced foul off the net. In front of us, left.
And all these players are striving for rhythm, feel. Timing is so much a part of baseball. If you kind of mess with that time, because the pitcher controls when the pitch will be delivered.
You know, the narrative, as they say.
That's right.
So we're back to 1-2 the count. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 7th. And the pitch. Swung on, base hit. Single to right field. And the runner will score. Slid into the catcher. And it's now 4-0. And that's a big run for Team Quebec.
That's a big run. We're actually shading Tremblay to the left side, the left field corner. So Romantia, Miller, and Barker are all shifted. Now Barker had to come to his left or our right to field this ball. Tried to airmail it in all the way to the catcher. But
It's on the replay.
it's just too much ground to cover. The more that ball is bouncing around the grass, tried to get a lot on that throw. And he does have a strong arm, but
solid hit.
yeah.
Runners at first and third. Ball is hit into center field, and it's going to retire the side. But not before the damage was done. The last play away. 1 run.
In the top of the 7th inning for Team Quebec.
1 hit.
There was 1 run on 1 hit.
No errors, and we come to the bottom of the 7th inning.
Left
Look
on
at this on
base.
the replay to finish up the inning. But we come to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Team Tecumseh. We'll be right back. On second thought,
We'll stay.
we're going to stay here for the bottom of the 7th inning. Tecumseh trailing 4-0, so last chance for Team Tecumseh.
Yeah, I think we'll see the top of the lineup here. I think Anderson's coming around to be the leadoff hitter.
Cunningham and Workington, the other two batters.
Unless there's changes, that's where we'll be. These are the guys you've gone to war with all year. I don't imagine there'll be a change. They're back at the top of the lineup for a reason. But Lafreniere has been rolling.
And he's also only faced 18 batters despite giving up 2 hits because one was one up in a double play and the other one was an out stealing. So he has only faced 18 batters.
He's faced the
As
minimum.
Lafreniere, the minimum amount in the first 6 innings that he's pitched. So he has so far pitched a masterpiece, and he's only allowed 2 hits.
It's been a real treat.
So we come down to what could be, the final inning for Tecumseh. They trail by 4, and the batter will be Josh Anderson, who has one of the 2 hits that his team has today. And the first pitch, in for a strike, it's 0-1.
One of those sliders actually hung over the middle of the plate more. Anderson wasn't activating, but
the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. And the Quebec fans here at the ballpark are now really into it.
boisterous.
The 0-2 pitch. Did he swing? Yes, he did. Called strike 3, umpire from first giving the signal. And Anderson caught looking and giving it a half swing, and it actually wound up being a full swing. So it's 1 out into Thunder's 7th inning.
Number 3, Eric Cunningham.
He's going to bring up the first baseman, Eric Cunningham, who just happens to have Tecumseh's other hit.
Correct.
He's 1 for 2. He's also struck out. Pitch is just up high, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of 7. Last chance for Tecumseh Thunder. Get back in this one now. They trail by 4 after the run put on the board by Team Quebec. 1-1 is the count. And the pitch. Up the middle, it's going to be a base hit. Single for Cunningham. 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Good job for Cunningham, taking it at the box.
Solid hit.
It's something you can handle. And again, Cunningham's a player that can hit to all parts of the field. So that's a key here.
He's going to bring up Dan Workington. 2 for a hit today. He's 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up.
One of the stronger hitters in the championship. Being the leader for the Thunder this championship.
And the first pitch takes a swing. Wasn't swinging for singles on that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, he had bad intentions.
0-1 the count to Workington. Hudvanger is on deck for Team Tecumseh. The 0-1 pitch up high, 1-1.
Lafreniere working the fastball against Workington the last 2 pitches. We'll see if he changes it up.
The 1-1 pitch. Got a pretty good rip. It went off the screening to the right.
Stayed with the fastball.
1-2 the count. One-two pitch on the way. Did he go? No. This time he did not. So says the first base umpire, and the count is 2-2, and that was close.
It was. Good pitch. Workington really had to work hard to not go through with that swing.
2-2 the count. And the pitch on the way. Up the middle, base hit. So 2 runners are aboard with just 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning for Team Tecumseh. And it's going to bring up Mitch Hudvanger. Hudvanger, the batter.
No activity in the bullpen for Quebec.
0 for 2 on the afternoon. If you look at this on the replay. Actually, we lost it there for a second.
Again,
okay.
Workington, good job just taking it back up the box. You take what the pitcher gives you.
Hudvanger with 2 men on. And the first pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Lamantia is on deck for Team Tecumseh. Pitch to Hudwanger. Ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance. So now the runners are more in scoring position at second and third. And things continue here at the ballpark. Adds a little more drama to the situation.
Down to the short straws. Every little pitch and location matters. Just squirreled away from one of the better catchers in the championship.
1-1 and count to Hudwanger. Now runners at second and third.
And more importantly, there's not a
With one out.
double play situation.
And the pitch is high and outside. Make it 2-1. 2-1 the count.
Quebec smartly laying back and conceding.
Outside, make it 3-1.
So anything on the ground on the infield.
Now
likely.
it gets interesting. 3-1 the count with runners at second and third. Again, one out. Everybody's into it now. Pitch on the way. It's strike two call. Make it 3-2.
Hudwanger seeing a lot of pitches this at bat. Almost taking all the way here.
Now the count 3-2. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Ball four, he walked him. And the bases are loaded for Paul Lamantia. Coach coming to the mound. The bullpen wasn't even stirring yet.
Now it is.
They just got there.
Just starting.
4-0's our score. Bases are loaded. One out here in the bottom of the seventh, and we've got some drama here at the ballpark.
It doesn't get any better than this. You've actually got a situation where a swing of the bat could tie the ball game. But ultimately, any scoring at this point would, especially with only one out.
That's a look at the active bullpen.
Number
Not
21.
coming in yet.
Number 21, Charles Lefebvre from Laval, Quebec, a right-hander, 24 years old, and has experience at St. Leo University in St. Leo, Florida, in the NCAA.
So Lamantia is the batter with the bases loaded and one out.
Lamantia likes these situations, been a high RBI man for the club all season as well as in this championship, and he's been clutch so far.
And the first pitch, strike one. One strike to Lamantia. And the crowd is certainly in this one.
Not sure if that was on the call or on the swing.
I think it was on the swing.
Yeah.
Next pitch, low and away, 1-1. 1-1 to Lamantia. Bases are loaded. One out. Tying run at the plate. Team Tecumseh trails by 4. We're in the bottom of the seventh. And the pitch. Outside, make it 2-1. 2-1 the count to Lamantia.
Lafreniere getting behind the batter most recently in these recent at-bats. Working in the favor of the batter, Lamantia.
And the pitch. Swung on, hit into right center field, base hit.
That's going to get to the wall.
At least 2 runs will score. Maybe 3. Here comes the runner. Here's a throw home, and he is safe. And they score on the double. 3 runs, and it's 4-3.
Lamantia clutch again. Again, able to spray the ball to the right side. This is what Lafreniere gives you, working the ball away. You have to go with the pitch. He does just that, adapting to the situation.
Look at on the replay, look at that, and it goes all the way to the fence.
And more importantly, with only one out, the tying run is now at second base, which can at least extend the game.
And that's going to be the end of the day for the pitcher. The manager is out. So Lafreniere is done after 6 1/3 innings. Had only given up 2 hits prior to this inning. Now it's been 3 this inning, and more importantly, 3 runs. And it's now 4-3, and the new pitcher is
number 21, Charles Lefebvre from Laval, Quebec.
You say Lefebvre?
Lefebvre.
Okay.
Lefebvre. We'll get our pronunciation correct.
So Charles Lefebvre is on the mound.
Left side. Not say the B. The B is not pronounced. Left side, V-R-E. No B.
Lefebvre. Lefebvre is how you pronounce it.
Lefebvre, you said Lefebvre, V-E, not B, no B.
No
B.
B.
V-E, yes.
So Lefebvre will take the warm-up tosses. Lefebvre. Lefebvre is the pitcher. The right-hander coming in, getting his warm-up tosses. A lot of dramatics in this game with a 4-3 game now with just one out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last wraps for Tecumseh.
And a great pitching performance for the starter from Quebec. Not to be overshadowed, but that's why they play all 7 innings.
Allowed just 5 hits in this one. 3 in the final inning here, or at least, but maybe the final inning, but the 7th inning. Completing his warm-up tosses is Lefebvre.
Lefebvre has been at St. Leo University for 3 seasons.
So he's a young guy.
Yes.
Lefebvre, let's see what he will do.
24 years of age.
Yeah, he's pretty young.
6'4" right-hander from Laval.
He's going to square off against Cam Goddard. He'll be the first batter to face. 1 out. Runner on second. Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. The crowd's into it now. A full house here at Lacoste Park. And Tecumseh threatening to tie this one up here in the bottom of the 7th inning, their last wraps.
Big opportunity. Right-hander against lefty here with Goddard in the box.
First pitch to Goddard. Outside and high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Called a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Goddard. The 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. In for a strike, it's 1-2. 1-2 the count to Goddard. One-two pitch on the way. Fouls it back. Hangs in tough. The count remains 1-2.
Lefebvre had a win over New Brunswick early in the championships. Pitched 5 innings, 8-hit ball. Gave up only 2 earned runs with 4 strikeouts in an earlier appearance. So he's coming back, as you'll see throughout the championship at this point.
The 0-2 to Goddard. Fouls it away. I should say 1-2. Count remains 1-2. Again, runner at second. That's Lamantia. The Thunder trail by a run. They've clawed back with 3 in this inning.
Worst case, if Goddard can pull the ball, he gets a pitch he can handle on the inner or middle part of the plate. He can advance Lamantia to third. Anything can happen from there.
And the pitch went to the opposite field, but fouls it away.
And Lefebvre smart in tandem with his catcher, Dagenet. They're probably pitching Goddard away on purpose, so that if the ground ball or something is hit,
going to go to the left side.
It's going to go to the left side. It's going to be able to hold Lamantia, whether it's to the shortstop or the third baseman. And again, trying to induce the proper contact in this situation.
And the pitch inside, 2-2. 2-2 the count on Goddard.
Hope you got your popcorn going. The drama is with us.
Oh, yes. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into left field. Left fielder makes the play. Gauthier, they put out. And Tecumseh Thunder are down to their last out. And the batter will be Russ Barker, the right fielder. So Barker's going to step up. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a runner on second. 2 out. Look at this on the replay. Relatively easy play.
Yeah, no, induced the poor contact going the opposite direction. Unfortunately, it's not on the line and not on the ground, so it didn't help the situation.
Runner at second. 2 out. Pitch is low, blocked by the catcher, however. Count goes to 1-0. One and 0 the count on Barker. And the pitch. Look out, it's a wild pitch. And the runner's going to advance to third easily. Well, the script becomes more interesting.
Lost the handle on that one. So now pass ball situation.
And the count's 2-0.
Pass ball situation could introduce an opportunity for an advancement for La Mancha to tie the ball game up.
2-0 the count. Look at this on the replay. Really got away from him.
And again, why that matters so much, because the batter still, if he's retired, won't. But what Lefebvre and Dagenet can now call in terms of pitches without a block limits what they can throw.
2-0 pitch in for a strike. It's 2-1. 2-1 the count on Baker.
I think Barker was taking the whole way.
I should say Barker, sorry. The 2-1 pitch. Got a piece of it, fouls it away. It's now 2-2.
Had a healthy hack at that offering. So again, I don't think they can go for the strikeout here with the ball in the dirt, meaning an off-speed pitch that would challenge Dagenet to block it because it takes the chance of getting by him.
2-2 the count. 2 out. Runner at third. Pitch on the way. Strike 3. No, he
got a piece.
He got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it. That was close.
Yeah, and Lefebvre jumped up on the radar gun there for sure.
Count stays at 2-2. Runner at third. That's Lamantia. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. Right side of the park.
That ball tailing in. Good job by Barker just to get it fouled off.
Count still 2-2. Time called by the batter. Ross Barker. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit to the right side again. And off the screening. Count remains 2-2.
Barker just trying to work the barrel.
Hanging
proper
in
position,
there.
hanging in there. Getting good pitches to hit. Again, Lefebvre is not really going to work too far outside of the zone here. He doesn't want to go to 3 balls, and he doesn't want to challenge the catcher.
The 2-2 pitch. Chop foul to the left side. And the drama continues here at Lacoste Park. 2-2 the count.
Barker doing a good job extending this at bat. Advantage, the more pitches he sees, the advantage to the batter.
2-2 pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it.
Off the catcher too.
That one off the catcher. Seems okay.
Bit of a snake bite for the catcher. He's used to it though, I'm sure.
This has been a long at bat.
It has. Might have to get the second bowl of popcorn.
Count still 2-2. Runner at third. And the pitch swung on, top towards second. Look out! Long throw to first. He is safe, and the game is tied. And And the ballpark goes crazy in the crowd. This game is tied at 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And this game continues. Wow. How's that for drama?
Exhilarating, actually, and quite honestly, the body language of Quebec right now has changed measurably. There's a lot of dejected players on the field, and this game is still alive.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're now at 4 apiece.
I mean, it's anyone's ball game still.
2 out. Runner on first for Miles Miller.
We'll see how the composure is kept on both sides at this point, because it can work for you or against you. You can get too high and get a little too jumpy with your play, and if you get too low, you're not ready.
The pitch to Miller. Gets a good rip, but fouls it away. It's 0-1 to Miller. Roberto Duncan is on deck for Team Tecumseh. Should Miller get aboard? 4-4 is our score.
All 4 Thunder runs in this bottom of the 7th. And still threatening with a runner on.
The 0-1 pitch. Did he go? Strike 2 call. So 0-2 the count to Miller. And the pitch. He hit him. Ouch. It got him in the arm. So it's a hit batsman.
More importantly, the winning run is standing on
at second base, and it will bring up Roberto Duncan, I believe.
That is correct.
Veteran batter.
Veteran batter knows his way around a situation like this.
And now
it'll be a mound visit by
Quebec.
Mound visit. I have a lot of heads hanging on that Quebec side right now. And you have to regain your composure. Again, they still have an opportunity to get it out and get to this 8th inning and put pressure on Tecumseh. Miller
taking was a look at the replay, taking the hit, shall we say, the hit batsman.
Yep.
So, runners at first and second with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the way this game is going, the next game is not scheduled till 4 o'clock. Just saying.
Yes. The bronze will be played at 4 o'clock. There is time.
Roberto Duncan, first and second, 2 out. And the first pitch, outside and low, it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, make it 2-0. This becomes interesting.
Very interesting.
Means he should get a good pitch to hit.
Yes, he should.
2-0 the count. And the pitch. Up, in tight, make it 3-0. Well, the count is 3-0.
With 3 straight balls and a hit batsman the previous at-bat, I think Duncan should be taking all the way here with the top of the order and Anderson coming up.
And the pitch. He walked him. Wow.
So now just 90 feet away in Ross
And the
Park.
bases are loaded for Josh Anderson, who was 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Well, make it 1 for 3. Single, well, he has struck out twice, but the bases are loaded. 2 out. 4-4 is our score.
And the runners on first and second do not matter. They should have very conservative leads.
Absolutely.
No chance of a backdoor or pickoff play from the pitcher. Barker's the only one that matters.
And the pitch to Anderson, in for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count on Anderson. The 0-1 pitch, strike 2, 0-2.
Lefebvre's going to make Anderson earn it. Let's see if Anderson is up to the task and can put a clutch ball in play.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and struck him out. And that does retire the side, but not before the damage is done.
Free baseball here at Lacoste Park.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. And the score as we come now to extra innings in the top of the 8th. We are tied at 4. It's overtime. We'll be right back right after these words.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Well, we are back at Lacoste Park. Hi, everybody. Bill Kelso, along with Ted Beal and the rest of the cast here. We digital.ca. 4-4 is our score after a massive comeback, a 4-run deficit to tie the game at 4 in the bottom of the 7th inning by Team Tecumseh, the host and also the home team for this game. So, Ted, starting all over. It's 4-4.
A free baseball for those patrons, and the Tecumseh faithful, the Thunder faithful, are really enjoying their time right now. Not a lot to cheer about in the first 6 innings of play, but now there's every reason in the world to be on the edge of your seat and hopeful that the Thunder can pull this out. And again, momentum has shifted. We'll see how it works and transfers to their offensive attack here, because they have been formidable all game.
Jonathan Martin will lead things off for Team Quebec. 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a walk. And the first pitch is low, 1-0. 1-0 to Martin. Savoie is on deck along with Dagenet. They've scheduled 3 hitters for Team Quebec. Second pitch, low and away, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count on Martin.
Actually, this is Francois Chalette.
Oh, pinch hitter?
Well, he had pinch run before.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay.
No worries, number 8 on your scorecard.
So Chalette, and the count is 3-0.
And again, inserted for his speed. So obviously a man we want to keep off the base paths.
Mm-hmm. And now with a 3-0 count. And the pitch. In for a strike, make it 3-1. The crowd certainly erupted in the 7th inning, didn't it? Talk about bringing a crowd alive.
Definitely. They've made this very compelling.
The 3-1 pitch. In for a strike, the count is full. So count worked full to Chalette.
Levine draws even. Good job coming back from that deficit in the count. Let's see if he can pay him off.
And the payoff pitch. Sliced towards first base. Great play by the first baseman. He's going to make the play. Roberto Duncan with a pretty good veteran play. 1 up and 1 down. Great play.
Great play moving towards the foul line. If we have a shot of it,
but ask
great.
it,
If we
then
don't,
encourage people to subscribe to the We Digital YouTube channel. Just a few likes, if you will. We get a new batter in there?
I believe it's the same, number 12. Josu Pelé.
Here's Pelé. Hits the ball down the left field line. Did not make the catch on a great attempt, however.
Sliding attempt.
Was Lamantia.
Took him into
Just
foul
couldn't get it.
territory, and obviously that lands safely foul because it's not caught in the air. Which means Pelé will reset at the plate.
0-1 on Pelé.
Not sharply hit, but lifted in a pretty tough spot to make a play on.
Pelé is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. The 0-1 pitch, curveball, the swing on it, hit into left field. Back, but at the track, and he's going to make the play. 2 up and 2 down. We were worried if the ball was going to carry, but it did not.
Wind's blowing a little bit in from center field. I don't think it had a major effect on that ball, but it was hung up there in the air for a while. Good job by LaMantia to track it down. I think he had his heels possibly on the warning track. You want to give him full warning track power there, but at the same time, it's an out in the book with 2 outs as we try to get.
I'm going to bring up David Gauthier. 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Struck out, popped up the third his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a ball well hit to right field. Going back towards the fence. And it's off the wall. Extra bases. And it's going to be a stand-up double off the bat of David Gauthier. So Team Quebec threatens here in the 8th inning with a runner at second.
Parker made a bid on that ball. Tried to get his 6'5" frame up against the fence, but ran out of real estate as it ball caromed off the upper portions of the tall fence in right field. Miller threw a strike off the warning track to second base, but it was far too late to get the.
They're going to give a free pass to Martin. He's getting a walk, so it's going to be first and second for Edmund Savoie. So Savoie, the batter, runners at first and second, 2 out, top of 8. And the pitch, in for a strike, it's 0-1.
Thunder just introducing another force-out opportunity for their infield if they can get a ground ball. Meaning there's force-outs at third, second, and first.
0-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss, it's 0-2. So he's well ahead of the batter, 0-2. 2 out, 2 on, 0-2 count to Savoie. Top of 8, we're in extra innings. And the 0-2 pitch just missed, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch on the way. Chop foul down the third base side. Count remains 1-2.
Thunder infield is regular depth at third and short. Anderson is actually hugging the middle of the infield. Probably has responsibilities to hold Gauthier on.
1-2.
And Duncan is actually quite towards the first baseline. So there is a bit of a hole on the right side with the Thunder infield, and we'll see if Labine will pitch in or away.
The 1-2 pitch. Sliced down the right field line, but foul. The count remains again 1-2.
And we're set up on the outside edge there, which is concerning, considering if Savoie can put something on towards the right side, because there is a bit of a hole there.
The 1-2 pitch, curveball, sent foul. Still 1-2.
I hope the Thunder are looking at this alignment in the pitching decision to pitch away with a hole on the right side. That is quite a vacated space there on the right side, and Savoie is clearly trying to punch it through that hole. So we'll see how the pitch selection and location works.
If he can go inside.
If he can get him going inside, it may help the situation. Got him in a deep hole, so he...
Count is 1-2. Runners at first and second. 2 out, top of 8. Extra time. And the pitch. He pulled the string and it's fouled away. Count stays at 1-2. Sound like a recording.
Yes, they pushed the same button here, but obviously they want to try and push to the weakness of Savoie with his hitting ability. Just concerning about
the gap.
The gap there really concerns me.
And the 1-2 pitch. Hit to short. Flip to second, and he gets him. And the side is retired with no run scored.
Great job by Labine and Cunningham to work that ball inside to get the induced poor contact to the shortstop Workington, who easy flipped Anderson to retire the side.
So we'll be going to the bottom of the 8th inning shortly, as again we are in extra time. The winner of this game goes to the gold medal game. The loser goes for a chance at the bronze. Am I correct in saying that?
That is completely correct.
Yes, so
everyone wants the big prize, though.
A lot at stake. You were right there.
Here. This is a collision course game. It was a great matchup during pool play when they fought to a Thunder win. In the night sky, and we're basically in the midday now, having another very tight ball game between the host Thunder and your visiting Quebec.
Yes, gold medal game again will be on at 7. And then, of course, we have the bronze medal game will be on at 4 here on WeDigital.ca. Enjoy those broadcasts, folks.
Might have to go out and get some groceries, some extra snacks for those games if you're tuning in from home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you have noticed, today actually the umpire contingent is 4. So we have an umpire at each base, whereas the rest of the championship was just 3 umpires
I didn't notice
set
that.
up. So now when you
good call.
Look for positioning, there should be no reason that the umpires aren't in great positioning.
Cunningham, Workington, and Hudvinger will be coming up to the plate. Some people are having a bite to eat.
Yeah, there's a bit of a buffet there in the Quebec dugout, and you know what? He looks very laid back.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's willing to share.
We'll bring up Eric Cunningham to lead things off. He's 2 for 3 in the afternoon with 2 singles. He's also struck out. He started the comeback with a single in the last inning.
Sure. And I think he's a spark plug for this club, has been for many, many years.
As mentioned, Workington and Hudvinger, the next 2 batters scheduled up. So we're getting into the heart of the Tecumseh lineup.
Right where they want to be.
And the pitch to Cunningham. Fouls it off to the right side, 0-1.
I also could mention that maybe that Quebec bench is eating, because it could be nervous eating. Some people do that. This is a nervous situation.
I'm assuming they're not playing.
I am hopeful that they're not entering.
And the pitch, outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Cunningham. Does he have power?
He does. Sneaky power, though.
The 1-1 pitch, in for a strike. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way, up high, 2-2. So the count is 2-2. Again, nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of 8. We're in extra innings. And the 2-2 pitch, chopped towards second on the hop. They're going to make the play. Quick flip over. Savoie over to first. 1 out, 1 up and 1 down. He's going to bring up Dan Workington.
Cunningham saving a little time for the bat
Look
boy.
at this on the replay. Relatively easy play.
Brought his lumber with him. Taking his time exiting the field.
So Workington will step up. He's 1 for 3. He had a hit the last inning as well.
A big hit.
And the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1.
Courageous, good opening pitch there from Lefebvre.
And we got time called.
So we have something in the right field corner. Perhaps the ball went astray from the Quebec bullpen. Looks like they have a left-hander up throwing. Believe it to be number 13.
So Workington here.
Rene Dave Pelchet from Saint-Elisère, Quebec. 33-year-old left-hander.
And the pitch to Workington. 1-1. 1-1 the count.
And a right-hander in the Quebec bullpen, number 10, Edward Savoie, who's been in the lineup already.
Pitches inside, make it 2-1. 2-1 the count to Workington with 1 out here in the 8th.
Quebec pitching staff has a lot of options, depending on the situation.
And the 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off right in front of us.
Workington all over that offering.
2-2.
Not fooled.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Got a piece of it. Still alive. And the pitch. He went for it too. Knew it.
Got him fishing. Workington's not happy with himself. He knows he's better than that.
2 out. And it's going to bring up Mitch Hudbinger. 2 out, nobody on in the 8th inning.
Number 25, Mitch Hudbinger.
Hudbinger. For 2 officially. First pitch sends it wide into the left side. Counts 0-1.
Thunder hitter is just a hair late right now, trying to get their timing.
Lamantia's on deck. The 0-1 pitch, high and outside, 1-1. One and one the count to Hudbinger. Outside, 2-1.
Good velocity from Lefebvre. 24-year-old. Probably in the prime of his arm career.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way outside and high, make it 3-1. So the count's worked to 3-1. Lamantia's on deck. Three and 1 count. And the pitch swung on. It's way up in the air.
Skied.
And the outfielder in left field is going to make the play to retire the side.
Nice play by Gauthier.
3 up and 3 down. And the score at the end of 8 is 0 runs, 0 hits, and no errors. We are tied at 4. We're going to the 9th inning as we get a look at the final play of the inning.
Again, hair late.
Good hustle on the play.
Good hair laid by Hud Wagner, but Boche tracking it well. Knows he has space. Gets underneath it for the put out.
So let's talk about Ted coming up in the 9th inning. What are your expectations as we move forward, going past now the 8th inning?
Well, I think as the game progresses, more opportunities for the Quebec hitters to see what Levine is offering. Levine obviously may tire. He is a starting pitcher though, and should have plenty in the tank. His pitch count's not too high.
Although Lefebvre's thrown a lot of pitches too.
Lefebvre has. I mean, laborious at bats too, but it's high leverage, high pressure situations, and so obviously when you're outside now for 2.5 hours plus, energy is going to dissipate for any of these athletes. But here we are, and it's why we love baseball as much as we can get it, and I'm sure these guys are not complaining one bit. And I think getting some bad memories out of their brain, the Quebec roster, of that disastrous 7th inning. As this game wears on, we might see a little more life out of them, and I think the quicker.
Well, they know they're in it.
They know they're in it, and they have every opportunity to kind of swing back the advantage in their direction.
So Levine remains on the mound for the Tecumseh Thunder as we get set to start the top of the 9th inning.
Looks like we've got Lindquist up in the Thunder bullpen again.
Okay.
Débutant la 9e manche pour l'équipe Québec, le receveur numéro 19, Michel Dagenet.
Let's go bring up Michel Dagenet to lead off. Left-handed batter. Dagenet is 2 for 4 on the afternoon. So he's had a pretty good day. First pitch, it's outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. It's foul down the left side. Count is knotted up at 1 apiece. 1-1 the count.
Let's go, Mitch.
Moses Perez is on deck, and then Tremblay, the scheduled 3 hitters in this inning here in the 9th for Quebec.
Some big bats from Quebec here. Bean wants to set them down as much as he can in order.
Levine with the pitch. Swing and a miss. That goes to 1-2. 1-2 the count on Dagenet. Dagenet, as mentioned, struck out his last time up, but he is 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Go ahead. Levine kicks and deals, fouled off.
Great bat, Levine off the facade of the grandstand cover.
Count stays at 1-2. One and two the count. Nobody out. And the pitch. Hut up, way up in the air, is down the left field line. Let's see. And the left fielder makes the play. Great play by the left fielder, Lamantia. And there's one up and one down. Nice reach.
It's a big out.
That is a big out. Look at this on the replay.
Lamantia tracking it all the way to the fence. Goes up against the fence to make the play. The wind shifting it slightly over to the left field corner, probably helping it to that point. Good for Lamantia to make that effort and be there for the, well, I would say relatively easy put-out.
It's going to bring up Moses Perez, who's 0 for 4 in the afternoon. One out, nobody on. Top of 9.
Dangerous bat, though. Has home run power.
And the first pitch. Curveball is high. 1-0. 1-0 the count on Perez. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back behind us. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 the count.
So the Thunder have added an arm, or switched up their arm in the bullpen, and now they have number 18 Kyle Breiter, Mississauga native.
Curve ball hit hard down third. It's a fair ball. This is going to be extra bases. Hustling to second base. Moses Perez with a stand-up double. And Team Quebec threatens with a runner on second with 1 out.
Sharp ground ball to Hud Wagner at third. Just could not find a way to block that ball. As it skipped away and up against the fence. There's 2 bases for sure for the speedy Perez.
Maintenant, on va s'en Québec. Joueur du 3e but, numéro 14, Kevin Tremblay.
Mound visit by Coach Dave Gerard, the G-man.
Tecumseh does have the bullpen up and throwing.
Coach Gerard, I'm sure, will bring about some pearls of wisdom, or at least some levity to the conversation on the mound.
1 on, 1 out. The runner on second base. Tremblay, the batter, 2 for 4 in the afternoon. Umpire now has entered the conversation.
I think for a lot of years, and I say this ahead of time, I don't know how this game's going to end, in whose favor. But I'll tell you this: I think for a lot of people that are in attendance or are watching online, they're going to remember this day. They remember this game, and they'll remember this time in their life. This is a great matchup of 2 very, very strong baseball clubs.
And we're extra time in the 9th inning. 1 out, 1 on. With Tremblay at the plate. And the first pitch. It's outside, 1-0. Again, runner on second. And the pitch. 2-0. 2-0 the count. Look at the scoreboard.
It's filling up.
Oh, yeah. And the pitch is way outside.
As a youth in Tecumseh,
3-0.
not too far from here, they used to have an old-style scoreboard where you hung the numbers. If you could get the job to be the person that hung the numbers after each inning, that was the prime position.
Count is 3-0 to Tremblay. Here's the pitch. Throw to second. Look out. Uh-oh, the runner's going to go to third. The confusion at second base, and now there's a runner on third and at first. With just 1 out.
Cunningham trying to be a little too creative in that situation.
Maintenant, on va s'en Québec.
Short hop to throw to Worthington, who did his best to block it.
So
It caught him on top of the head,
stepping up to
actually.
the plate.
Anderson was covering, but even after it went high over his head, Perez was going to get third base. So now you have the go-ahead run at third.
Runner at first.
Still a double play opportunity. You'll see the middle infield
1
pinch
out.
here. Corners will be tight to protect and see if they can cut down the run if they have to.
First pitch to Bois. Hit into center field.
That should
It's
score
pretty
a run.
deep. And it's caught. Runner will score. Quebec has opened up a 5-4 lead here in overtime. Sacrifice fly. It's 5-4 with 2 outs. Runner stays at first.
frappeur désignant numéro 8, François Cholet.
So Francois Cholet will bat. Randolph, the first, his first time up. Runner at first, 2 out. 5-4 is our score. We're here in the 9th. Pitch is way outside, 1-0.
Tremblay could be a threat to steal. I'm not sure in this situation that will be the order of the day, but they may want to get him into scoring position for Gillette.
And the pitch. Curveball up high, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Well, if you're Tecumseh, you want to negate the damage to just 1 run. Time is called. 2-0 the count. 2 outs, runner on first.
Good job by Levine trying to freeze the runner Tremblay.
And the pitch. Make it 3-0. 3-0 the count now on Cholet. The 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. 1 strike. So 3 balls and a strike. And Cholet. And the 3-1 pitch. He walked him. So it's first and second.
Maintenant, battons pour l'équipe Québec. Joli premier but, numéro 12, Josué Pelé.
Levine now close to 70 pitches for his outing.
Who's the batter? I didn't catch that, I'm sorry.
Pelé.
Pelé is the batter. 1 for 4. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1 the count. The catcher and shake it up on the play.
Yeah, the follow through on Pelé's swing caught the catcher on the backside.
0-1 the count. Runners at first and second. Quebec leads 5-4 here in extra innings in the top of the 9th inning.
Cunningham shaking it off.
First and second, 2 outs, top of 9. And the pitch, up high. 1-1 the count. To Pelé. And the pitch. Got a piece of it as he was jammed up. Counts 1 and 2.
Well, he likes it up and he likes it in. Let's chase 2 up there in that region.
1 and 2 the count. Again, 2 on. 2 out. Quebec leads 5-4 the 9th inning. The extra inning, second extra inning we've played. Takes the ball, it's 2 and 2. 2 and 2 the count. And the 2-2 pitch was a curveball and it's popped up. Second baseman hovering under it and he's going to make the play. That's Josh Anderson to end the inning. However, Quebec gets a run.
In the top of the 9th inning,
And we go to the bottom of the 9th.
There's 1 run on 1
Extra
hit.
innings.
There's 1 error
And,
2 runners left on base.
Team Tecumseh trails by a run, Ted.
Yeah, good job by Levine to work out of that with just the 1 run against. but at the end of the day, the Thunder are going to have to dig deep. Once again, the Cardiac kids, see if they can create some more noise on their offensive half here and either extend this game or obviously push across 2 for the walk-off, get themselves a goal.
Well, they were down by 4 once before.
Yes, so 1 or 2.
That's a draw on.
1 or 2 should not be a problem, right?
Well, like I said, you've got to go in with a positive attitude.
Everything is possible.
I do think I would not have done the pickoff attempt at second.
It was a little risky, obviously, but
especially in extra innings. It's just something that I'm not prepared to sign on with, quite frankly, unless you really have the play.
Yeah, it's
because the guys are already in scoring position, and you know yourself in extra innings, that's when it gets tighter.
He's a high-risk, high-reward player in Cunningham, and he's created a lot of spectacular plays over the years. He was trying to induce one more, and went to the well once too many times, it appears.
So they have the same pitcher still in. It's on the fade, right? The fade.
Correct. The left fielder, number 4, Paul Lamantia.
So Paul Lamantia will be the leadoff hitter. 1 for 3 with a double. Last time up and drove in 3 runs. The left fielder. The first batter here in the 9th. Slices it foul down the right side. And the pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1-1, Philomantia. Goddard and then Barker are the 3 scheduled hitters here in this inning. Kempsey trying to get back into this one. A strike call. Count is 1-2.
You mentioned you didn't like that one.
I didn't either, quite frankly. I haven't been overly critical, but I thought that was outside.
I think most everyone dismissed that one, but here we are.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball up high, 2-2. 2-2 the count to Lamantia. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Not hit fast, but the play to first, and he's going to get him. So Bois with the play. Short to first, 1 out. Here in the Tecumseh 9th inning. Going to bring up Cam Goddard.
Designated hitter number 27, Cam Goddard.
Goddard is 0 for 3 in the afternoon. Flew out to right, ran out to first, and flew out to left in his 3 appearances.
Needs his due.
Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. Chopper hit towards second base, but it's going to go in for a base hit to right field. And he almost got by the right fielder. That would have been interesting to have rolled by him to the fence.
Yeah, Goddard laboring in his run to first. I think they'll be pinch running for him immediately, and it looks like they've already got this prepared.
So we're going to get a pinch runner.
Number 10, Andrew Langlois.
He has played in this series this week.
He has. He's caught a game already this championship. Sal native.
So Langlois will run for Goddard. Ross Barker is the batter. Ross Barker.
Villanova High School, 20 years old, and has played the last 2 years for St. Clair College.
You're talking Barker?
Langlois.
Oh, sorry. Runner at first. Sliced foul. One out here. Top of 9. Second extra inning in this contest. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. So the count goes to 0-2 on Barker.
I apologize. Langlois just played the last year, but he's signed into his second year at St. Clair College.
Oh, 2 pitch to Barker, up high, 1-2. And the pitch. Look out, it gets away from the catcher, and the runner is going to go to second base, where we have a man in scoring position on the wild pitch or the pass ball. Take your pick. Langlois the second, runner on second. Replay, be a wild pitch.
Definitely a wild pitch. Can't hang that on the catcher. Langlois, those young legs. Let's see if we can get him around.
Runner at second, 1 out. 2-2's the count. And the pitch. Hit up the middle, off a glove. Second baseman gets it. Long throw to first. He's going to get him. So Savoie makes the play at first. And there are 2 away, but the runner goes to third on the play by Baker. Or Barker, I should say. Runner at third with 2 out. Going to bring up Miles Miller. And the Thunder are down to their last out. Look at this situation here as they're meeting at the mound.
They've made this decision to go to the bullpen.
And we're going to the pen. So Lefebvre comes out. And coming in.
Just double checking the number
Trying
here.
to find out his number here. 13? Is it 13? Looks like 13.
Rene Dave Pelchat from Saint Elzéar, Quebec, 33-year-old left-hander, 6'2", 205 pounds.
And the last name is?
Pelchat.
Did you say Pelchat?
Pelchat. Not sure if...
Le lanceur de relève pour l'équipe Québec, numéro 16, René Dave Pelchat.
Taking his warm-up tosses. He's a left-hander. So Rene Dave Pelchat on the mound for Team Quebec, the left-hander. He's going to try and put things away for Team Quebec. There are 2 outs.
He has appeared in this championship twice. An inning of relief against New Brunswick in that Mercy win. Surrendered only a walk in that appearance.
Runner on third, 2 outs for Miles Miller. So it'll be a lefty against the lefty.
Did an inning and 2/3 against BC on Friday in a 10-3 win. Only surrendered a hit.
So Rene Dave Pelchat on the mound. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. On with the 9th, 2 outs, extra innings. This is their second extra inning. We talked about that already. Tecumseh Thunder, the Ontario hosts in this tournament, trail 5-4. And up to the last possible out is Miller, who is 0 for 2 this afternoon. He's also been hit by a pitch. So the lefty against the lefty, as I mentioned a moment ago, with a runner on third. And Pelchat delivers. Side corner for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
We're seeing some slow breaking pitches from Pelchat here.
The Thunder are down to their last strike possible. Last pitch, maybe. We'll see. Count is 0-2. See what Miller can do. And the pitch. Swung on, but sent to the left side of the field, foul. The lefty doesn't throw hard.
Well, he doesn't need to be effective, obviously. It's not his game. Big choke up from Miller. I don't know if he needs to choke up, but if he's comfortable that way, here we are.
And the pitch, Miller sends it into shallow right field. This could be the ball game, and it is. And Team Quebec has won this one in overtime. Extra innings, 5-4 is our final score in this one. And Team Quebec is advancing to the gold medal game. Well, Team Ontario will play for the bronze in the next game at 4 o'clock. So Tecumseh with a heartbreaking loss, 5-4 in overtime.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the Thunder to come that far and have their championship aspirations in front of their home crowd dashed. But full marks to Quebec. They built up a very good lead early in the ball game, and then were able to rededicate themselves in extra time, extra innings to solidify the win. I think we'll have player of the game.
Kevin Tremblay has been named the player of the game, so I was handed. So he'll be getting a souvenir bat, courtesy of Backyard Bat Company.
He's 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs.
And in a few moments, we're going to have the down in the field interviews with the two managers and the player of the game. We'll be having that momentarily. As the two teams are going through the handshakes to finish off this tournament or at least finish off a portion of the tournament anyways, in terms of going for the gold medal game. Team Tecumseh with a packed house here. Great ball game. That is for sure, on a tremendous comeback, just couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, two strong baseball clubs going at it for 9 innings. And it's a shame that you had to actually see one team walk away with a loss here, but that's the way the world works, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. And we wish Quebec well in the gold medal game. And the hometown Thunder will play for pride and some bronze as we see Tremblay accept his souvenir bat and player of the game award.
There you go there, yeah, very good. This game was over 3 hours long.
Professional style, 9 innings.
So that's the story so far from Lacoste Park. We know that Team Quebec is going to the gold medal game. We'll come back with the post game right after this.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
We are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal. 5-4 the final score. We're going to go down below now for the post game with the interviews with the two managers and the player of the game. So let's go down there now with Bill Chapman. Bill, go ahead.
2, 1, live.
All right, welcome back to the second semifinal down at the diamond level for the baseball championships. So we have with us JP Lemay, the coach of the Quebec representative team, and then we have Jamie Kell from the host Tecumseh, and we also have the MVP, number 14 for Quebec, Kevin Tremblay. Let's go with Jamie first. You had a little glimmer of, a glimmer of life. What, you guys struggled. It was a chess match between the two of you. Give me a little bit of a thought about the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, start of the game, we knew their starting pitcher had that slider, and it was working today, boys. So, tough at bats. Finally got to him. Heck of a comeback with those 4 runs to tie that game up. Once it was 3-0, we had a shot, and then once I got that 4th run there, we knew it was going to be tough. But the boys pulled it through, and got the bases loaded. Even we were 1 hit away from pulling that off. But what a great game, and I got to give it to their pitching. They toughed it out today.
So you guys are playing for the bronze. How much of a chore is it going to be for you guys to turn around and play?
Yeah, no, it's a chore. We did it in 2018. Same thing happened out in Victoria. Lost that semifinal, had to come back for the bronze. So, we just got to regroup with the boys and tell them, hey, coming out with a medal out of this tournament now is nothing to hang your head at. So, hey, bronze is our goal now. It is what it is. The cards are laid down. So, I got to congratulate Quebec and wish them luck going for the gold.
Perfect. Coach Lemay, congratulations, you're going to the gold medal. What are your takeaways on the game today?
Alors, Bill demande à Jean-Philippe, en fait, il le félicite pour le match, puis il lui demande qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait, dans le fond, pour remporter le match aujourd'hui.
First thing first, I'm so proud of my boys. They've been resilient since we got here. Hats off to Tecumseh for their resiliency. Hell of a tournament, coach. This is one of the most exciting games I've ever been part of. So that's all I have to say. I'm exhausted.
Alors, Jean-Philippe commence par féliciter l'équipe de Tecumseh qui ont effectué un très bon tournoi jusqu'à maintenant, qui vont se retrouver pour le bronze. Et il dit aussi qu'il vient de participer au match le plus excitant de sa carrière de baseball.
Okay, so you're going to be up against Saskatchewan now.
Yeah.
Another tough team, another team that's capable of coming back. How do you get your guys prepared for that?
Well, we faced them last year, so we know what we have to do to beat them. We'll have to work harder than we did today. So, but we'll be ready. We are right where we wanted to be, to play for medal on Sunday. And now that we have the chance to bring back the gold in Quebec, we're going to do it.
Donc, la question était qu'allez-vous faire dans le fond pour battre la Saskatchewan? Jean-Philippe mentionne ils ont affronté la Saskatchewan, la même équipe l'année dernière en finale. Ils savent qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire pour les vaincre et ils vont tout faire pour y arriver.
Okay, so for the MVP, Kevin Tremblay, she went 2 for 4, stolen base, 2 RBIs. What can you say about the rest of your team that already hasn't been said?
Yeah.
The resilience of them.
It was a hard-fought game, a good battle. We knew they would come out strong, and we took a 4-0 lead, and that's baseball. And they came back right at us, and it was one hit away to win the game. So pretty proud of the boys, and our starting pitcher was fired tonight. So it's sad he didn't close it out, but we had other guys, and Chaz stepped up for us.
Donc, Kevin mentionne qu'ils ont fait ce qu'il fallait pour remporter la victoire. Ils ont pris les devants par 4 points. L'autre équipe est revenue de l'arrière, mais ils ont fait ce qu'il faut pour inscrire le point de la victoire et fait une mention pour ses lanceurs qui ont effectué le travail aujourd'hui, Lafrenière et Lefebvre.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for everything. We're going to throw it back up to Bill up at the booth, and we'll get ready to the bronze medal game in a little while.
Are we back on?
Thank you, guys. Merci beaucoup.
Thanks. Also here. We're going to finish this one off before we go on to the next 2 games. So the next game will be coming up at 4 o'clock here on We Digital. It's going to be the game for the bronze medal. So Tecumseh will play at 4 o'clock. And they will score off against Alberta. That's the 4 o'clock game. And then the 7 o'clock game, which will be the gold medal game, is Quebec against Saskatchewan.
Rematch of last year's championship.
And a rematch from last season, obviously, or from last season. So that is the story here, and some final words.
Really impressive resolve of the Quebec club, but I feel badly for the folks that couldn't see a winner from the host Tecumseh Thunder. But at the same time, these are still lasting memories for everyone involved.
Okay, so that is the story. 5-4, our final. Quebec wins it. Tecumseh, by the way, will be here playing in the next hour. So we'll have that game for you around 4 o'clock. Until then, folks, tune into WeDigital.ca at 4 o'clock for the bronze medal game. Thanks again, everyone. Goodbye.